Good afternoon, everyone. Jo here at SportsGrid. Let's have an afternoon cup of Joe. Yes, we're turning back to the madness. We've got three matchups that I'm going to look at for the later slate today. The first one being Akron versus Arizona. Now, Akron, a 14.5 point dog, a total 166.5. Firstly, I think Akron can keep it tight. This team plays at a fast pace. Veteran team that should be able to hit those threes from deep. I love how they're going to push the tempo. I do think because of that, this one goes over the total 166.5. Looking at Akron, the Zips this season, averaging 84.6 points per game. They hit 90 or more points in 11 games this season. And then when we look at Arizona, averaging 81.7 points per game, 90 plus points in 10 games this season. So we should have that high scoring matchup between these two teams. Arizona, Caleb Love should come out nice and strong. Now he's averaging only 16.6 points per game. The books have him at 19.5. Seems a tad high, you guys, but should be able to get there. What I like better is looking at some of these Akron players. We've got better value. Now, if you're looking for that three-point shooter, the best three-point shooter on the season has been Sharon Young. I do think he comes out nice and strong. He's hitting 40% from deep. But Nate Johnson here, for his points straight to the over 13.5 points, coming in at minus 125. I do expect him to have a solid day. So I'm grabbing Akron plus the points here, plus the 14.5, the over 166.5 for a fast-paced, entertaining game between these two teams. When we move on to Oklahoma versus UConn, Oklahoma rolling in as the number 9 seed, and UConn the 8 seed. We know UConn has the experience to get the win here, but can they cover this spread? I think UConn wins but doesn't cover. I'll grab Oklahoma plus the 5.5. Jeremiah Fears coming out nice and strong in this matchup. Should be able to keep this one tight. Now, he's going to have to battle it out because we know Oklahoma has struggled to get those rebounds. They've been soft under the glass, and I do expect here UConn to win the rebounding battle, but Jeremiah Love to be able to hit some baskets from deep and really keep Oklahoma in this battle. So give me here Oklahoma plus the 5.5. I'd look at Jeremiah Fears to be able to hit his threes today, but UConn to get the win. And then Liberty versus Oregon. Now Oregon is 6.5 point favorite in this one. I do think they get this win, but will they get this cover versus Liberty? Now if they want to get the win and the cover, they're going to have to win that rebounding battle under the net, and they're also going to have to not allow Liberty to hit from deep. Liberty has been one of the better shooting teams right now in the tournament. They are hitting their field goals at 58.49%, which is just crazy. So if Oregon allows those field goals to come in and allows those threes to start sinking, they're going to struggle to cover the 6.5. I do think that this is a lower scoring game. I'm going to take it under the 137.5. So you guys, all the best in all of your bets. Thank you for joining me for a cup of Joe. Stay hot. Let's make some freaking madness.